Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy M.K.S. Hope everyone's well wherever you are. Sorry, but I tried to go live and for some reason it was taking ages, so I had to go back and start again. So I don't know what was going on there. But anyway, I've been procrastinating about this idea for a while, but I thought I'd make another one of my usual list videos because for Black History Month and some ideas which I've been thinking about. So I hope some people out there enjoy it and share it, and we can network and share ideas. As ever, I welcome your comments, any thoughts you have in the comment section, any ideas you have. And from one minority group as a mixed race Anglo-Indian person, I wish to support other people of colour or minorities or disadvantaged groups or communities or often disadvantaged groups. And Black history matters to me because of the fact that I think that historically a lot of contributions and successes of achievements and things like of of the Black diaspora, especially in America, haven't been acknowledged. So as ever, I'd love to hear your thoughts, even if you have contrary opinions or any ideas that you want to share, anything like that. So here goes. So here are some ideas. Again, as always, I welcome any likes, sharing of the video. New subscribers are always welcome, and just general support if you can support the channel in any way possible, promoting the word, and as I say, sharing the videos and liking, commenting, or anything like that. Any way. Can't think of any other ideas you could support the channel, but maybe in the future if I had Patreon or whatever, maybe people could support me in that way. But yeah, videos that I make like this, if I get the opportunity, I hope to donate to, in this case, African Americans anyway. So here goes. So as I say, as it's February, which is Black History Month in the US, although I'm from the UK and I live in the UK, born and bred, I still wish to support another minority group, albeit in another country. So here goes. So number one, I would love to support and raise the profile of Black-owned banks and encourage people to put the hashtag Black-owned banks in like Google and YouTube. So hopefully help it to go viral, trending and things like that. So hopefully that will spread some positive vibes and hopefully help more Black people to get into banking and even owning their own banks and investing in their own communities, which hopefully empower them in the future. Number two, also hashtag Black-owned businesses and things like that. So hopefully those two things, as well as all my ideas, hopefully will benefit the African American community or the Black diaspora generally, but especially in America itself. And I hope they can connect together and learn from each other and talk about the similarities and differences they have. Like, for instance, people in the UK and like Black British and African American, like what similarities or differences they have. And I know there are already some videos like that, so I hope to share more of those as well on my Facebook and like possibly share links and just generally support them as much as I can. Excuse me. On that note, number three, I would love to support Black YouTubers and Black TikTok and social media influencers and people like that. For instance, Black people in tech and the YouTube channels and organizations which support Black people in tech, and encourage companies such as tea companies or tea brands to donate to organizations which support the Black diaspora, especially in February, maybe starting this year, hopefully all being well, or if not, then maybe next year. It could be every single year in February, companies like Tetley or PG Tips, tea companies, for those who don't drink tea like I do, or don't know much about tea companies, tea brands and tea companies such as those and others hopefully will donate some of their profits or run events maybe where people can buy cups of tea, and a certain percentage could be donated to supporting African American projects, whether that's businesses, banking, teaching young African Americans about businesses, about how to run a business, how to work in banking, how banks work and things like that, and also maybe supporting their own projects like YouTube projects and things like that. But yeah, just generally supporting them as much as possible in the best way possible. Number four, I hope to, as I say, connect together the global Black diaspora and maybe people of colour and other potential allies to talk about how unity can help, and maybe in the future, if the Anglo-Indian or other mixed race communities need help, we can support each other so they can return the favour, hopefully. Excuse me. But I think that unity has a lot of positive things. When you work together, I think we can achieve so much more. So I'd love to hear about success stories and what is happening in the Black diaspora and especially in America in February. again, maybe hopefully all being well annually. Number 5, I would love to hear from Black people about their dreams, goals, aims, aspirations, and how they could be supported by allies like myself or potential allies, other people like Asian, Native American, Jewish, or other such communities which could support the African American community, and how businesses could support them. Number 6, as I often mention, as a fan of Italian football, I hope that Italian football can improve relations between Black people and Italians through football, and celebrate things like the Black players who have played in Italy, whether they be from Africa or the rest of the world. Like there's Weston McKennie, who's an African American player, and maybe in the future there could be many more, and Italian football teams can have like academies for African Americans to get into football, as they call it, soccer, of course, for any Americans out there watching, of course. Yeah, I'd love to improve relations through football, soccer, whatever you want to call it, calcio or footie or whatever you want to call it, and to appreciate some of the best Black players who have played football in Italy, and how Black players can have skills and talents which they can contribute to Italian football. As I say, I'm a bit biased because I'm a fan of Italian football, and how Italian football can improve relations with African Americans and the Black diaspora as well. And also fundraise for the communities, like to build football or soccer academies, especially because that will be a mutually beneficial thing, and maybe they could support entrepreneurship and education within the African American community as well. Number 7, again, similar with Celtic FC, as a Celtic fan, I'd love to see how Celtic FC can support, and especially the foundation, could have academies in African American communities or Black diaspora in Africa and places like that, or around the world, even here in the UK, for young Black people to have to improve their confidence and help them to network and things like that, and improve their confidence through football, again, soccer, calcio, footy, whatever you want to call it. And again, fundraise for the African American community especially. And again, allies and other organizations, like fundraising for the African American community, again, to learn about banking and business, tech, STEM generally, and other such life skills or key skills, through things like music and sports, such as, I say, football, and things like that. So I'd love to see how we can encourage other people to support them. Number 8, on that note, I'd love to network to see what ideas other people from other communities could have to support African Americans, and I'd love to hear from African Americans about what sort of support you think other communities, like potential allies, so to speak, or whatever you want to call them, could do to help the African American community, like invest in the communities or things like that. Especially listening to the African American community. Number 9, I would love to hear what different companies, businesses, corporations, organizations, NGOs, charities, even politicians and other people like that are doing to contribute to the African American community, or the Black diaspora even, generally, but especially the African American community, and how to get more Black people into politics, business, tech, and other such fields where they could be empowered. How we can get more people, Black people, into politics again, or again, banking, technology, and things like that, and business, like how they can learn about those things to be empowered. And number 10, especially from a young age, because I think if young African Americans can be empowered in business from a young age, or again in banking, tech, and things like that, and learn from the youngest possible age, then I think that this will stand in good stead for the future. So hopefully in the future, African Americans could be empowered. As youth are the future, by supporting the youth, I think that you will be supporting them in the future. So I hope that made sense. And as ever, as I say, I would love to hear your thoughts. And sorry if I was waffling, and I'm out.